In the Buddha's time, there was a group of thieves who stole cash and other valuables from the house of a rich man. They found a field and thought it was a good place to divide the stolen loot. Unbeknownst to them, a bag filled with gold coins rolled down the embankment and went unnoticed by the thieves. Early the next morning, the Buddha surveyed the world with his supernormal power and perceived that with his help, a farmer who owns that field could attain Sotapanna. The Buddha then went to that field, attended by the Venerable Ananda. Upon seeing the exalted Buddha, the farmer was humbled and paid his respects. The Buddha then looked away towards the field and pointed. He said, "Ananda, look at that venomous snake." Ananda then looked and said, "Yes, my Lord Buddha, that is surely a venomous snake." The Buddha and Ananda then continued on their way. The farmer became very worried that there was a venomous snake in his field. He took a pick and carefully explored in the direction that the Buddha pointed. There, instead of a venomous snake, he found the bag of stolen money. The farmer then translated the Buddha's statement as the Buddha pointing him towards wealth and riches. He then covered up the bag with grass and dirt to hide it. That same morning, the rich man awoke to find that he had been robbed. He followed the tracks left by the thieves and eventually came upon the farmer's field. There, he saw evidence of the thieves separating the loot. In addition, when one of his servants found a set of footprints, they came upon the bag of stolen money the farmer hid. The rich man then assumed that the farmer was the thief and set about capturing him. The rich man and his servants beat the farmer mercilessly and brought him to the king. The rich man presented the farmer's alleged crimes to the king. The king then ordered his execution. At this point, the farmer was physically and emotionally battered. This made him realize that he was most likely not long for this world. He reflected upon recent events, and his mind wandered to the visit by the Buddha. He wondered what the Buddha's words truly meant. Why did the farmer think that the Buddha was there to present him with stolen goods which he never earned? What did the Buddha mean by calling it a venomous snake? Now, he realized the deeper meaning in the Buddha's words. The stolen goods that he coveted brought him nothing but pain and suffering. As the soldiers dragged the battered farmer to the cemetery to be executed, the farmer kept repeating, "Ananda, look at that venomous snake." "Yes, my Lord Buddha, that is surely a venomous snake." The soldiers then asked the farmer, "In your last moments, why do you keep repeating the words of the Buddha and the Venerable Ananda?" "If you wish to know, bring me before the king." When brought before the king, the farmer told the entire story. The king then concluded that the farmer was lying and using the Buddha as an alibi. However, to be sure, He gave a stay of execution and brought the farmer to the Buddha that night. The king then asked the Buddha if the farmer's words were true. The Buddha then confirmed everything the farmer had said, and the king said, "If he had not called upon the Buddha as a witness of his innocence, this man would have been killed." The Buddha then saw that it was the perfect moment to teach the Dhamma. The Buddha said, "A wise man should not do an action that would leave regret after doing it. An action that leads to the suffering of oneself and or others cannot be considered a good action. The wise will be keen to avoid these types of actions, lest they reap the undesirable consequences of their actions." Owing to his greed, the farmer ignored the warning of the wise. The same greed caused him to not even consider that negative consequences would follow from taking that bag of money. Greed for personal belongings is a cause for suffering. This greed comes from a wrong belief, the belief that we own our bodies and selves, and that we can truly own and control physical objects. All things we think we own, including our bodies, are subject to impermanence and deterioration. We will have to eventually separate from all that is near and dear to us. In this case, how can anything truly be considered ours? At the end of the Buddha's beautiful discourse, the farmer attained enlightenment as a Sotapanna. What did you learn from this story? Let us know in the comments. We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads. And consider making a donation to support our Buddhist animation project.